What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, move on to the tree, yeah. Keep listening.
Margaret, report. Hello and welcome into the Wednesday edition of your show. As you can see, my main man, Mr. Baseball, is in the house. I am your host, Gary. So happy to have you along for this crazy little ride we do Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m., originating out of Saskatoon. We always appreciate you hanging out and joining us and joining the movement of trying to make the world a better place, being involved with really good people, doing really good things, local businesses that make a difference, all the stuff that you really care about. That's what we're pushing here, including that. Look at that, right there. Which way? That way. Elmwood Fall Feast coming up. Get your tickets, get a table, support good people doing great things. That's what we are about. Also, didn't say, the only one originating out of Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. So incredibly grateful and thankful to be able to say that each and every time. And my man, we got Mr. Baseball working early here. It's almost like you've done this before. So here's what we're going to do. To get into our Maggie Cam today, I'm going to go and flip the switch, and then we're going to have a roaming Maggie Cam. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you go live with no producers. We're doing it. Here we go.
Come here, Maggie.
Say hello to the Maggie Cam. Sort of.
Right now it's the Simon Sock Cam.
Nice socks, though.
Thanks, buddy.
Those are good socks right there. Oh, no, just tore my shoe apart.
Oh, no.
That's okay, my slippers. The Maggie Cam, look at her, looking so good and pretty. Proudly brought to you by our fantastic pals over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer when you walk in those doors. You meet Maggie's boyfriend, Leroy. There you go, need to enunciate a little bit better. Leroy is a green dog, just like Maggie, okay? Got a bed right by the door. You walk in, he says hello, and walks you up to the till. At that till, you will find Leroy's mom and dad, that is Rochelle or Mike, and they will continue to give you the greatest shopping experience of your life inside a pet store. Whether you're in there looking for treats, they got buckets full of treats everywhere, all over the place, so many buckets. They also have bones everywhere, on sale, by the way, every Tuesday and Thursday. So get in and load up on those days. And then the awesomeness continues. You go to the toy wall, where Marge loves to go. Pick out your own toy. That way you know your dog is going to really love that one. Okay? They got 2 walls and a couple aisles full of toys for you. Then they have more treats, aisles of treats along with buckets all over the place. They got the buckle up collars and leashes, normal collars and leashes, and so much more. Right when you walk in, you can see it all. Then you make your way to the back. You see those beautiful fridges in the back. They're full of the raw foods. Okay? When you're looking to switch your animal to that raw food diet, they got you covered there. Maybe your puppy got a little dirty, found some puddles somewhere. Well, guess what? They got a spa for you, right in-house. You walk right to the back, you'll see the spa. You throw your pup in there, throw the harness on, then you shampoo away, you rinse away, and you even blow dry away, all contained in one giant basin. It's an incredible, amazing experience and very, very affordable, okay? And then maybe you're looking to get some fashion going. It's almost booty season, and or jerseys, and or comfy little bunny hugs and the such. I guess they'd be puppy hugs, whatever they are. Those are there for you too. They got a whole aisle dedicated to that. So many things that you need for your pet, they have at Pet Planet on 8th Street. And not only that, they are open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Chris and Kirsten. So they're always there for you. And the service, second to none. We say it all the time. We love supporting local businesses run and owned by really, really good people. Mike and Rochelle are those really, really good people. And that business is Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are and always will be your pet's natural grocer. Marge's favorite pet store in the universe right there. All right, now I'm going to run over and hit the switch again. Well done, Simon, by the way.
Well, I did what I could.
You did great.
She's, I feel like Maggie's given us a little bit of diva behavior today. Is something going... Did she have one of those extra special spa treatments that is making her feel like, I don't have to hit my mark?
Little diva.
You peasants.
She's been so good at it lately, too. Like the new camera we got here.
Yeah.
This bad boy.
Beautiful.
That thing right there, it has a tracking system in it.
Right.
2 times now we've tracked it on her, and she sat right in her spot. Didn't
That's
move once.
amazing.
So we didn't even have to use it. I'm waiting for her to
it's
run around.
Using the old technology is what's derailing us.
That's it. We need more Skynet. More
exactly.
Skynet.
No.
Not excited for that. Mr. Baseball, the great Simon
Hi,
Hyatt.
how's it going? Sorry, just adjusting my earpiece.
He is the local TV maven. Dare I say, the tip top of the spear.
I'm
guy
the local
that
TV
was there.
Raven, actually.
Oh, the Raven
is what my business card says.
Quote him nevermore. This guy.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Well
You're such a
done.
legend here. Every time you leave, I always tell you, I'm so grateful, man, that you
You
always
do,
have
and
been.
it
makes me
makes
so
me
happy.
feel great for a whole week, and then I come back and we do it again. It's
And
amazing.
It's so cool. And I still don't believe that you were on the air in 95. Is that correct at Shaw?
No, 97 I would have started.
Right
Pretty
around.
close.
Okay.
Yeah, 97 was my first time as a volunteer.
That's so cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time, who I met in a sociology of mass media class, because we both wanted to get into journalism and reporting and stuff, and we both did. She went on to actually become a very successful newspaper reporter.
Here.
And the relationship didn't last, but the one thing that it did is she went, "Hey, I've started volunteering at this Shaw place where you can just go and make TV, and they'll let you make TV and teach you how to make TV." And I said, "Well, that sounds good."
And people have said that about this place, and that makes me so happy.
Absolutely.
That makes me so happy.
So
that's
30 years from now, people are going to be telling the legend
the legend of
of
this
when
little
they got to
rascal.
hang out.
I will tell you this. I would have been in grade 10, and I remember watching you guys on there, on Shaw, and be like, this is so cool, man. That's what I want to do. Okay, so we got you here. We got no King Slayer. He's out slaying kings. We have no Coach, 2, but we do technically have Coach number 1. I'm going to go and flip this
kind
switch,
of
and we're gonna
right.
see. That's right.
Technically right.
We're gonna see how technical it is.
Why is my face so red? Is it just my t-shirt? I feel like I'm just glowing here. I honestly have not been getting an undue or even normal amount of sunshine, I swear. Maybe. But you look normal. Oh no. Coach, 1, what's... Oh! He's there he is! Hang on, I should probably turn this on now. After spending 10 minutes struggling to get my earpiece in. Hey, Coach, how's it going?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this working?
It is working.
I'm so
You don't
happy.
know
Yes.
the pains that Gary has gone to make today's show happen. Sans producer. But you're getting your steps in today.
Lots of steps,
Yeah.
and I definitely warned you guys ahead of time. And as long as we don't run any other program on our computer, technically, again, legend has it, this should work.
Gary, I'm
So-
just downloading a couple of movies over here using your Wi-Fi. Is that okay? Because I didn't really have time before.
the only as long as they're good movies.
Okay. Always good movies.
Yes, we can go with that. Coach number 1, how are you? Top of the morning to you.
I'm pretty excited that you guys got this going because it was 7:59 in the morning here, and you're messaging me going, "It's frozen, it's not working," and I'm
Two
going,
different times.
"Aren't we starting in less than 60 seconds?"
Yeah.
And
here we are.
voila!
It's I wish I could say it was all me. Poor LB, our head engineer here, the face that built the place. He's I was telling Coach 2 earlier that I haven't heard him swear this much for the entirety of the last year. He hasn't sweared this much as he has today. That thing probably 4 or 5 times it just randomly shut down on him. Wow. So he was eliminating the programs that would do that and back and forth, and then he has to go into his other job. So he's coming back here after, and hopefully we can get it figured out. But there's no editing, no promos, no nothing, which is sort of, and this is me trying to be positive with all this.
This is like Shaw in 1997.
That too.
No frills.
But it's sort of like a forced vacation. I don't have the studio calling me every minute when I'm inside the little tiny ski chalet house that I live in. And I'm looking forward to that, hopefully, to have at least a couple hours where I don't feel the extreme guilt of not cutting up promos and not working on invoices and not putting all the business stuff together. So I'm kind of excited for it not to work very good. But I'm happy we got this here today. And you know who else is a happy guy? This guy.
Yes, always.
And not only always, extra happy. Your cubbies are looking really good.
Well, The Cubbies are looking good. The Cubbies are playoff bound, which is awesome. We haven't actually won a game since that day that we clinched, which was last Wednesday.
So I take it back.
It was the day I was here.
They look horrible. I was just looking at a standings thing, and I saw
they're in the playoffs, and I will take that because it's the first time since 2020. But yeah, so they got swept in 4 games by the Reds. That wasn't
gross.
great. A little bit of that.
I take it all back. I can't believe I said that.
It's okay.
Last I looked, I saw they're sitting in the 4th spot, so they're not battling for.
They still have a very good chance of claiming that 3rd wild card spot, which would give them home field advantage in the first round.
There you go.
Still very good. So you're absolutely correct from a standings perspective. Just the play. They had a 6-1 lead last night.
Okay.
And they blew it to the Mets, who are struggling more than any other team in baseball other than the Detroit Tigers, which we need to talk about.
Oh, man. Are we okay with talking baseball here the whole time? I love sitting here. I got lots of baseball to talk about.
You know what I'm doing right now? And I'm getting a little nostalgic and sad. Because usually the last thing I do before we go on air on Wednesday afternoon, I set all my fantasy baseball lineups.
No.
Because
I used to do that, but I didn't make the playoffs, so my team is
man.
horrible. Continue. I interrupt.
No, it's fine. I have one team that I'm running away with the league. It's my first year in it. It's crazy how well it's gone. And then I have another league where I'm like kind of clinging, hanging in there. I'll probably get some money in the end, but maybe I'll win.
You like that?
I think I'm like 4 or 5 points out, but the time's getting short. But I'm a little sad because this is the last time I'll get to spend Wednesday at 3:59 p.m. ish setting my lineups.
You know,
because we're heading to playoffs, baby.
That's it. I got I'd feel the same way, especially since I was knocking the door till I was battling for the last spot.
Oh,
I was in 8th place.
So top 6 teams make it? Is that top 8? Okay.
Top 8. I was in 8th place. And
how many teams in the league?
Maxed out. I think there's 14.
14. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, and boy, oh boy, right down the wire, I lost the final matchup of the regular season. And it bumped me to 9th. The guy in 9th.
Head-to-head league?
Yeah.
Like, so weekly battles?
Yeah.
It's such a... I was just texting about this with friends who are in one of my fantasy, or a couple of my fantasy leagues, and head-to-head, man, it's tough. Things can go get so derailed.
Yeah.
And
every year, for some reason, that's how mine goes.
Yeah.
But I do have the soft fall, the pillow to catch me at the bottom of my sadness hole that is fantasy football.
Yeah.
I got 4
teams
going.
I got
4 teams going. It's a lot.
Wow.
But it fills that void.
Yeah, I haven't done fantasy football in a long time. I should do that again.
It is consuming.
Yeah.
Especially if you got 4 going. Ugh. But it's so fun at the same time.
I've got like 7 fantasy baseball teams.
You're used to it. You know what's up.
It's insanity.
AJ,
Such a problem.
How's your fantasy teams going? You got any of those? Are you in our league? I remember when we thought you were in our league, but it was a totally different guy.
That's right. I heard
that. A different Adrian? Yes.
Yeah.
That nobody knew?
Yeah, and we all talked to that guy. Like he was you. It was great.
These people sure are friendly.
Yeah, these guys feel like they know me.
Why they call me AJ? What are they talking about the Cardinals? Yeah, look, I haven't done fantasy sport when I moved here in 2005. If you live in Victoria, you have to know footy, like NFL.
You bet. I was watching that the other night.
Well, this is the big week. It's the grand final.
That's probably
on
why.
Saturday.
Here we go.
So this week they had the Brownlow Medal, which is like the league MVP. And essentially what happens is the league commissioner reads out the votes for every game for every week. So the umpires, after every game, allocate 3 votes to the best players on ground.
Oh, nice.
So each week's there's 9 games, I think. And so round 1, Collingwood v. Fremantle. 1 vote, Gary Nickel.
Nice.
2 votes, Simon. 3 votes, Coach Comet 2. Ooh. And they do that for every single game. So there was a little bit of an upset. There's one guy that's lost 3 years in a row. He's come second place.
No.
And then the next day, you see the guy who got second place and his brother teaching Snoop Dogg how to kick a footy because Snoop Dogg is the halftime or the pregame entertainment.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
That's going to bring eyes, man. That's what the BC Lions did in the CFL this year. Because they packed their building for their season opening game with a Snoop Dogg concert. They've been leading attendance for the entire year, and I believe they put in 52 or 53,000 people for Snoop Dogg to kick off the game. And by halftime, it was down to about 7 or 8. And they still sit atop the league attendance standings because of that one game. So Snoop Dogg brings people. That's going to be very good.
Snoop brings people.
And last
in the past,
year, sorry.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you
Simon.
go ahead.
All right, I'll go.
So kind.
In the past, I've gone to a few grand finals. The best entertainment I saw was Tom Jones
Ooh,
and Ed
not
Sheeran
unusual.
It's not
on stage
unusual.
together.
Yeah, and who? Sorry,
Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Oh.
Sheeran and Tom Jones. What a duo!
The Shape of You is not unusual.
I even know that one. My radio days are showing again. I know
My wife
these
likes her
things.
some Ed Sheeran.
Whatever
Yeah,
happened to
yeah,
him?
this-
Is he still making music?
Yeah,
Is he
I
still-
don't know.
I haven't heard of him in a
I
while.
don't know, he's just roaming around with his guitar and playing when the sun's going down. And
Yeah.
He had a guest
Doing
appearance
his
on
thing.
Game of Thrones. I remember that.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. That was very weird.
Sorry, the thing I was going to rudely
Yes.
interject before with the Snoop Dogg and
So
everybody
rude.
leaving at halftime.
Mhm.
I think it was 2 seasons ago. There's a musician who I wasn't familiar with, but apparently is a big deal. J. Cole?
Ah, rapper. Yep.
Yeah,
heard
he's
of
a
him.
rapper.
Yep.
And he was signed to play for the Scarborough Shooting Stars in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. And he was actually
Get
he's
outta
a
here.
pretty good basketball
Yeah.
player. So
Apparently
when
he got recruited to college.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
so
That's kind of neat.
he they sell out like wherever Scarborough is going to play, and people are going crazy because this guy's a big deal. It's not his fault that I don't know who it is. It's my age. I'm sorry. It's just I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch with today's youth. But
too.
so early on in the season, Scarborough Shooting Stars are coming to Saskatoon.
Oh,
Play at
look out, baby.
SaskTel Center against
go.
those Saskatchewan Rattlers, and the place is packed. And it's hopping, and
What's
it's
that-
bopping, and
was
it's
that
rocking.
J. Cole,
And J.
baby.
Cole did not make the trip.
Oh, J. Cole no show.
Yeah. So yeah, the place emptied out at halftime.
That's, it's funny how they have that effect, eh?
Yeah.
And J. Cole, you want to talk about a big name. Like there was a time where it was Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. Those were the
Oh,
big
I didn't.
three.
I didn't realize he was in
That
that,
was-
rarefied era.
That was the big three. And then once Drake and Kendrick Lamar started beefing,
yeah.
J. Cole was
Did you
like,
pick the wrong side?
no, he's like, I'm out, man. This
Oh,
is stupid.
okay.
Like, we're all bros. Like,
He
why
tapped
why are
out.
we doing this? Yeah, he's like, I'm done with this. Like, this is so dumb that you guys are, exposing each other's lives and doing all this rap battling. He's like, that's too intense for me. I just want to make music.
And
Which
play
made me love
basketball.
him so much more.
sometimes.
Yeah. So he sort of just like bowed down. He's like, you guys can fight for the throne of rap or whatever it is. I'll be over here just hanging out, making music and dropping threes,
Yeah.
which is very cool. But yeah, to give you an idea of how big J. Cole was,
I had
he
no
was
idea.
Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
I now understand why.
I
he
couldn't
didn't
tell
make
you.
the trip.
Yeah, like I couldn't tell you a single song by him, but I know he was there.
He was a big
which
deal.
is very cool.
That is cool.
Speaking of being there, boys,
Segue.
I'm telling you, as a guy who has the Cleveland Guardians as our team in our ultimate fantasy draft, Coach Kamatu and I are in this draft where you have like 3 guys on a team, and then you draft physical teams. You also draft like single players in tennis and golf, and you draft like Olympic countries. It's this really cool
Wow, that sounds
ultimate
cool.
fantasy. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get 2 baseball teams. And we got the Padres and we got Cleveland this year.
Both looking
And-
like good picks.
And literally, about 3 weeks ago, we had already admitted defeat. We said, we're done. Cleveland's going to give us a -10. It's going to cost us the title. And that sucks because this is the closest we've ever been to winning this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then Cleveland says, hold your horses.
Yeah.
We're
Hold
going
your
to.
horses.
What was it? What was the big line? 17 out of 20 over the last 20 games?
Yeah, they were
17
like-
wins.
They were
They're breaking all
12 and a
sorts of
half
records.
games out 3 weeks ago.
It's not.
Now they're in first place.
Yeah.
They now have sole possession of first
So
place.
they're a 3rd seed.
Like, I have some familiarity with being a team that really blows it at the end of a season, being my squad that
I've
I
heard
am
the
just
Cubbies would like to do that,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Like not to the
And-
Mets, but still pretty close.
Yeah, it's rough, and like, my team's in the playoffs, but they're not playing super well right now. So
Again,
I'm
sorry
feeling
about
the
saying that
stress.
they were. I
No, it's
apologize.
okay. Don't worry about
Should
it.
have been a better host.
No, it's fine. But can you imagine being a Detroit Tigers fan right now? Like, they come off the
No.
crazy high of last season where they did what the Guardians are doing this year. They came out of nowhere, made this huge push in September,
Yes, they
and
did.
just somehow squeaked into the playoffs, and it was amazing. So much fun, such good times. They carry that over into this year. So good. They are running away with the American League Central. I'm sure we talked about it on air. It's like, well, the only division that's decided here in early August,
Central.
it's the AL Central.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of up in the air. But we know the Tigers are going to be there.
Boys,
Hold our
the
beers,
Tigers,
Yeah,
the Tigers in September are 5-14.
That's unbelievable.
that's rough.
The Guardians, 17-5.
Yeah,
Nuts.
that'll make you up some ground.
That will do a
That'll
lot
make
of
up 12 games.
Yeah.
And I told
Bad.
the boys we were talking about this. Every ounce of my soul is telling me to get some money down on Cleveland to win the World Series.
Wow.
And I said the only reason I won't is because of the Gary curse. The second I do that, they'll fall out and they'll disappear. So I'm not cursing them this time. I'm like, nope, I'm going to trade in that little win that I could get with a little bit of a budget gamble. And I imagine Vegas as well probably sees this and says, I've heard through the grapevine that if you have a team that's really, really hot going into the playoffs, it's probably a good thing.
They're good. They're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
I
Good
may
time to
look
heat
that
up.
up.
You're gonna look up some odds.
I'm going to
for
look
us?
up some odds because this is unbelievable. Now, the big question here, and we'll start with you, Coach number one. First and foremost, is Detroit going to make the playoffs? Can they
I've
fall
got no
so
idea.
far?
Where are they? Where are they?
I was hoping you were going to have it open. That's why I want. That's why I want to start with that. I was hoping you'd have it open.
I know. Okay.
You
I
get
can have
on
a
that
look
one.
here.
I'm going to check Vegas out here, see what they say about our Cleveland.
I would have thought
Hard enough,
Detroit
we
had
all
a
look at our
wild card
phones.
wrapped up.
I guess I won't look at my phone yet. I will
Detroit
keep
is
talking.
85-72, so they have the same record as Cleveland, but
They
Cleveland
lose
has the tiebreaker.
Yes.
So that's in.
It looks
like
they're
AL
tied with the Red Sox.
Central. So right now they currently hold the third wild card spot with a 1-game lead on Houston.
Jeez.
Houston.
Man, now Texas. That's funny. Texas was always kind of hanging around in the periphery.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Kansas City has caught Texas. Neither of them are making it because they're 6 games out.
Nah,
but,
6 games behind. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of wild. Yeah.
So, what does Detroit need to do to get in? Has anyone looked at that yet?
Sign a bunch of free agent pitchers? Oh wait, right. That doesn't happen this time.
They're in. They're in right now. What's their?
Well, that's what I'm
budget?
saying. What would it
Barely.
take for them to
they
fall
gotta
out?
hold.
This is what I'm talking about.
Thank God for them. Houston has been also terrible lately, and
Yep.
that's been fun to watch. I've been really cheering for the Mariners.
Haven't heard many garbage cans out there, have
No,
we? No, it's
no,
weird. Very,
yeah.
very weird.
I think, I mean, I said this, whatever it was, 2 weeks ago, maybe it was last week. Detroit doesn't have the pitching to do this. And I was saying that Jack Flaherty, counting on him as your number 2, all right, good luck. It might work. I don't think it will. And Charlie Morton's their number 3. Yeah, Charlie Morton's not their number 3
No,
anymore
he's
because
gone.
they released him.
He's Atlanta.
Yeah, he's now
he
an
signed with
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Brave and is probably going to wrap up his career this week, coming in out of the bullpen and then getting pulled in the middle of the inning so the people in Atlanta can give him a standing ovation, as they should, for a remarkable career.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, I don't know who is pitching for that. Like, they are at this insanely crucial part of their schedule. They have another game against Cleveland today,
Jeez.
and then they have
Ooh,
one
that's a
more
good one.
on Thursday. They haven't listed a pitcher for Thursday yet. I mean, when you're at this point in the season
And
and
you
you're
don't even know
fighting
who
for
you're
your
throwing
lives
out,
and you
yeah.
don't know who is starting Game 3 of that series,
Dude.
yeah. I think they're cooked. If they make the playoffs, I think, Tarek Skubal is
Who's
probably close to it.
who's got good pitching? Who's got good pitching right now? Because
great
we would question the Jays.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't have a
I
number
think
one. and
They're
it's-
solid. You know who has good pitching and who I'm back to now believing is going to win everything is the LA Dodgers.
Depth, man. Depth.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
again
that's-
texting with friends today, and it's like Snell has been great, Glass now has been great, Yamamoto has been great, and then like a few minutes in, I said, "Wait, we didn't even mention Ohtani, who's maybe been better than all of them. He is just mowing guys down, and now they're stretching him out, and he's going 6 innings, and he's not giving up hits, and then the bullpen is blowing it because the bullpen has been just god awful.
But that's Dodgers. That's their MO, right? You
Yeah.
you go out, you sign 9 guys that can start,
Yep.
and then you just watch them fall. and
Half
just-
of them are going to be on
punch
the
'em in,
60-day IL at some point.
And
Emmett
then they'll
Sheehan,
come
I
back
didn't
for
mention Emmett
playoffs.
Sheehan, how good he has been for the Dodgers, the youngster. They have, if
He's a
assuming
big
they're
boy.
healthy. What's that? Sorry.
Sheehan, 6'5", 220.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the big boys.
I
Yes,
would be
sir.
surprised if he's actually 220. He's pretty slender fella.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got that
What about
Chris Sale. look.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Chris Sale. How about Tyler Glasnow? You know,
Looks
how
a
tall
lot
he
like
is?
Christian Bale. No,
Six-
not Christian Bale. He looks a lot like
Christian Yelich.
No, Christian Yelich looks a lot like Pete Davidson.
Christian Slater? How many more Christians do we know?
That's what I was thinking of.
Christian
Yeah,
Leitner is
Slater.
what. No,
Shout out to the Wizard.
the guy, he's in Peaky Blinders, and he was in the original 28 Days Later, and he was the Scarecrow in the first Batman movie.
You know who we need? We need the Kingslayer. The Kingslayer would
I'm
know.
usually good at this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you look that up. I got some
Avatar
odds for you
Curtis.
guys. Avatar Curtis is the guy. This is from 2 days ago, according to ESPN Sports Betting. The Philadelphia Phillies are the leader. They're paying 4.5 to 1. The Dodgers, right behind, paying 5 to 1. Mariners, paying 6 to 1. The
Mariners.
Brewers, paying 7 to 1. So we've just went through 14 before we even get to the Blue Jays, who are paying 7.5 to 1 right now. So the Blue Jays are right in the middle. Yankees are paying 8. Your Cubbies, 14 to 1. Good odds there.
I'd put some money down on my Cubbies at 14 to 1.
The Tigers, 16 to 1,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think about. The same as the Pods. The Tigers and the Padres are the same. The Red Sox, 18. Houston, 25. The Mets, 30. The Cleveland Guardians, 30 to 1. 2 days ago. The hottest team in baseball.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're making
I don't know how
calls.
odds are so much longer on them than they are on the Tigers.
Right? Like this, maybe this is like the wrong year.
Because the one thing Cleveland has been getting is they don't score runs, but their pitching has been phenomenal.
No, this says from September 22nd, 2025. So that gives you an idea. Apparently Vegas doesn't believe in Cleveland,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. So in closing, you looked at those numbers. Are the Tigers in for sure? Can
No.
they lose their way out of this?
Absolutely.
Wow.
The Astros can catch them, and like fairly easily.
Yeah, because Houston's been right there the whole time too,
Yeah.
right?
They've really been struggling too, but they haven't been
They haven't been
completely fumbling
tigering
the ball
They
the way
haven't
the
been
Tigers.
tigering,
have
yes.
been. Killian Murphy, by the way, was the
There
guy
it
I was
is.
trying to come up with.
Killian
Killian
Christian.
Murphy.
Okay.
He looks a lot like Tyler Glass now.
I'm still upset nobody's catching on to my Ichabod Crane reference with Kevin Gosman.
Headless Horseman?
Headless Horseman, yeah. Ichabod Crane's got the big nose.
Your
like
what?
me, the long. Remember the Headless Horseman? Ichabod Crane? The Disney thing. He's riding the horse.
Yeah.
He's super, super skinny and he's got the weird
Got
nose.
the big pumpkin head.
I say, yeah. Anyways, it does.
It's a movie?
Okay, hold on.
I mean, it was like originally
it.
a book.
yes. Ichabod.
Oh.
Sleepy Hollow is
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
So Ichabod
And then it got
Crane.
Disneyfied.
Yeah, this guy right here. Look at this guy. This guy.
Sure.
That's Kevin Gosman.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Little Ichabod Crane.
He looks like the gauze.
Yeah, like just lanky, big nose.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, obviously it's not a very good reference, so I'll stop making it. We can bury that one.
I like the Christian Slater.
That was good.
Or no,
Remember
that's a
Homer
good-
Bailey, the pitcher Homer
I
Bailey?
loved Homer Bailey.
He was the guy I was thinking of that looks like Christian Bale.
Homer Bailey, great name.
Yeah.
Really?
He's a Cincinnati Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Good
guy.
one. Yeah.
Very good pitcher.
Very good.
Kevin Gosman, not Ichabod Crane, apparently. I'm going to have a tough time not, throwing that one away. Kind of like the umpires yesterday. Boys, we're not ones to sit here and say, oh, umpires. Oh, umpires.
Wait,
Woe
we
is
aren't?
me.
Isn't that us? No? Okay.
Trying not to be.
Good.
We're trying to be
for you.
good guys here.
It'll all be fixed next year.
Yeah, that's. Are we ready for that? Are we ready to get rid of the umpires? And I guess not getting rid of them.
Not getting rid of them, just
Giving
a challenge.
people
It's
two
a
challenges
very
per
good
game.
compromise, I
Yeah,
think.
I think we've all agreed on that when they were
Yeah.
testing out in the minors. Yesterday, boy, oh boy, you call one of those things a strike, and that's a whole different ballgame, isn't it? For the Jays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a foul ball.
Or a
or
foul
the-
ball instead of a
Or a
fair
catch
ball.
the other night. Like there's been a bunch now, and I know that the big thing is what goes around's all around. We know that. It's a Rickyism, by the way, from the Trailer Park Boys. Kind of like worst case Ontario and getting two birds stoned at once. I use these a lot in my talking. Is this a thing? Like, do you feel like it's been leveled out? Have there been enough calls to go the Jays' way that sort of warrant these ones being missed? Coach number one, starting with you. Do you feel a little ripped off by the umpires lately?
Well, what? It seems like we got the it's going to be recency bias. We're just going to remember the ones that we're getting burnt on right now. But
Usually,
when
yeah.
the other day, when George Springer says something along the lines of, if they just want the Yankees to win, just give it to them. Give it to them now. I thought, how good is that? Because that is what all the fans would be saying. They're like,
Well, thinking.
MLB just want the
We're
Americans to
stoking
be in
that
there and
fire,
the Canada
yeah.
to be out. And Springer pops it off in the middle of a
Love it.
game.
I love it.
But there's some value to to setting up that, hey, it's we're us against the world. No one believes in us. They don't want us to win.
Yes.
He's lighting that fire.
He
George knows
doing.
what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
I love it.
Yeah. I think, you know, it wouldn't surprise any of us, I think, right? That there'd be some influence from the league to make sure you get those big paying, big money, big eye teams that bring people in and make people watch.
One of my favorite sayings is never attribute to malice what can be explained away by idiocy. You know?
Well,
These
say that
things-
again.
Never, I'm getting it wrong, but it's something along the lines of never
sounds good.
attribute to malice that which can be explained by incompetence.
There it is.
Okay.
And I believe the idea behind that being that the umpires are a little bit incompetent.
They're a little bit incompetent. They blow calls from time to time.
Which
it's
is
a
fair.
difficult job. And
And it does seem like the timing, you know, when the Jays are surging, they're looking to lock in that spot. Number one in the AL East, something that they haven't been able to touch for a while now. And then you have the game in Tampa with the fan interference, but the catch wouldn't have been caught. You know, you got a couple of those there.
that was a weird one.
Then you
I'm with you there. That was
Yeah, dude.
weird.
And then you get the VAR show very, very clear catch. They say, nope, not a catch. Suck it. And then you get the calls that are clearly out. And to see, and good on Springer, hey? It's nice to see players express some feelings and emotions because, boy, oh boy, I felt bad for his bat and his helmet after that strike 3 call. Like, that was rough. And such a big spot. You got the bases loaded. You know what's going down. And to be able to see so clearly that that was not a strike and just to get it out like that. Like, it's nice to see the guys fighting for it, right? To see some
Absolutely.
passion and some emotion out there.
Yeah, whether it's genuine or manufactured or
Yeah.
somewhere in between.
Whatever. Like a
Let's
coach getting
get-
kicked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, just do something to
Get
motivate
passionate.
the boys. Yeah.
Fans love it.
Yeah.
This is it. Okay. So now the next question.
I'm just having a look here because if we're on conspiracy theories,
Here we go. Yes.
I just looked at the Blue Jays, Cubs, Guardians, Detroit, Dodgers. How many home runs they've hit in September?
I know the
You know
Cubs
who's the
haven't hit
bottom
too
of that
many.
list? They've hit more than the Jays.
Oh wow.
Really?
So, I'd like to know which baseballs are being switched in and out each inning. Are we getting the juice balls for the opposing team? Simon's kind of like, I don't know about this. And are we getting the soft ones? How can we hit so few home runs at this time of year?
That has been the MO, though, all season, right? Small ball defense pitching. It's sort of in the framework.
We went on a little bit of a streak there for a while, I would say. I think
we
August
got
we were
hot.
okay.
Yeah.
We got hot. But we hit 44 in August. We've hit
Lot.
20 in September.
That's gross.
That is gross.
Yeah.
One thing to keep in mind is balls go farther when it's warmer.
Ooh. You're here.
August is typically much warmer than
Okay.
September across most North Americans. Not universally true,
But when you're playing in
that
the
can
AL
contribute
East,
to it.
when you're playing the AL East, that's a lot of cold places.
it's a relatively small sample size. I don't want to douse. I'm here to stoke those conspiracy flames. I want to hear your guys' crazy theories, but I think it can be explained by other things.
Like the team not being good enough and just
Like the
not
team,
crushing balls
know,
like they're used to.
I mean,
well,
again-
Vladdy alone. Vladdy alone. Are we worried again? Like, you want to talk about a guy on a cooler?
I mean, my squad, Seiya Suzuki, hasn't
Yeah.
hit a home run. He's hit 2 home runs in the second half.
That's not very
He
many.
was getting MVP talk. You know who
Yeah.
else was getting MVP talk? Pete Crow Armstrong. He's been terrible. I mean, this is
Yeah.
players just go through slumps and it happens, and there's injuries, and oh man, injuries are really also starting to pile up here late in the season too, which is going to be a big part of the story heading into the playoffs.
The more you talk, the more sad you sound.
I mean,
It's
but
like
it's
you're
for
going through the
everybody
motions.
though.
Yeah, no, that's
not
true.
just the.
That's
I mean,
very true.
Not just me praying that
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker comes back healthy. It's like it seems like every playoff-bound team has had at least one, if not more, significant injuries in the last 2 weeks.
Simon, there's somebody
What's up?
out there you can pick up. There's someone out there you can pick up now.
Who's that? Who do we got? Alec Manoah.
Alec Manoah.
Yeah, that's true. The Nate Pearson experience went so well for us. We
How
just
do we have
released
two
him,
guys
by
like
the
that?
way. I don't know if you heard
missed
that or
guy.
not.
I missed.
Oh, you
Nate
did that?
Pearson.
We just released Nate Pearson. Maybe we
kept
could
him.
flip him for Alec Manoah.
I'm surprised to hear he was still playing.
He was in the minors for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
You know, sometimes even if you throw 100, it doesn't matter. There was another guy who was throwing triple digits for the Jays not too long. Was it? Oh, man. This is going to bug me. He's got a famous
Killian
name.
Murphy.
Not Killian Murphy. No.
Christian Slater.
Oh, man, you guys. This is going to really bug me. I forget his name. But he was throwing high hundies, but he had no control.
Yeah.
And the idea was he'd be like
Ricky Romero.
and I wish it was him. I miss Ricky as well. Oh, and he
Rick
went to
Ankiel?
different teams, and he was actually Rick Ankiel. That's another good one.
Oh,
Oh,
good curveball.
man.
two-way guy.
I forget. But the same thing sort of applies. Like, sure, you got velo, but can you paint it?
Yeah.
And there's more often than not they can. And Nate Pearson was one of those guys that everyone got so excited. Like for, I believe, 2 years before he even pitched in the majors, everyone was talking about.
And then I think in addition, and again, we're, as we want to do, sort of getting off on a tangent
Yes,
here,
that's
and
what
I'm
we
just
do.
going to take us further down that road.
Let's do it.
The thing about the guys who can throw 100, everybody can throw 100 now. I mean, every bullpen has like one or two guys that can get it up there.
Yeah.
So players are kind of used to seeing it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, back in the days of like Mark Wohlers from the Braves,
Nice
when he
draw.
was coming in and pitching in the World Series for
Yeah.
the Braves, and he would hit 97, and Fox would put up the flame
Flames.
graphic
I
around the
remember that.
97.
And that was
And now
considered
that's
hot.
just like, well, that's just an average relief
Run of the
pitcher
mill.
now.
Yeah.
It's not a unique thing, and guys are used to seeing that. That doesn't make it easy to hit heat,
Yeah.
but guys are seeing a lot more of it.
Does this mean the end of Alec Manoah? Because I feel
No,
like
someone will pick him up.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's done enough.
Yep. Oh, I think someone will take a chance on him. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to cost a whole lot.
No.
Nate Pearson. You know what his ERA was this year?
Oh boy.
In the big leagues or overall?
In the big leagues.
I'm guessing it started with an 8.
Oh my.
It started with a 9.
Started with an. I was being kind to him.
You
Yeah.
were
9.2.
helping.
I watched a couple of real rough Nate Pearson outings.
Was he wasn't starting?
No.
Hey? No. Okay. Still.
No.
Man.
But he's
so-
one of those
and most
guys. He
teams-
just always thought
Yeah.
he'll put it together. Just
had
gotta
it.
get
He had
the
it.
seasoning and get the
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
And sometimes it doesn't go your way.
No.
So, with all of this knowledge in mind, I would love, before we get into some live reads here, to go back to your starting rotation. That eliminates, not that Manoah was ever an option,
No.
but see, I thought Gosman had a great start. Was that yesterday?
think
that was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes, that sounds
The
right.
one with all the missed calls? I feel like it was yesterday. Anyway,
Yeah,
felt
he
like he
blended
pitched great. So he's still your workhorse. He's your anchor
He's
guy.
your number one.
Yeah, and Bieber, I think Bieber's proven he'll go 6 and he'll allow 2, which is more than enough for this team, I believe.
Yep.
So you got those guys. Is anyone else on my boat yet? You know what I'm going to say? Is
Are you about to play
anybody
the
else wanting to get savage with your
Trey
rotation
Savage card.
in the playoffs?
I mean, that
Because I'm
last-
telling you, I don't want Bassett. I'm telling you, I don't want Barrios. I'm telling you. I don't want
Barrios is
Lauer.
already. He's
I know he's already in the pen.
Barrios
but-
is in the bullpen. Yep.
Yep. I don't want Scherzer. Boy, oh boy, you allow that 20-1 loss to Kansas City, and you start that with 2/3 of an inning pitched, 7 allowed. I don't want that.
That was
And
odd. That
I
was
think
weird.
Trey Savage was a legitimate candidate until his last start.
Yeah, it was a lot more exposed. I feel like everyone sort of got the message, and they jotted down their notes that this is what this guy does, and they planned for him, and then that's sort of how it goes. But still, the wild card, man, the excitement level of just
I want him on my team.
sending a kid out there.
I want him to be
You
able to
don't
bring
want
him
to
in
start.
from the bullpen.
Mm.
I'm not giving him a start.
Who would you want instead? Would you still go? I know you still go Scherzer there, Coach One. You're a big Scherzer guy. I used to be
I just
until
think
that.
he's a gamer.
He definitely is. He's definitely been there before. He's the guy.
Now, Spud raised this, and it crossed my
Spuddy,
mind
shut
as
up,
well.
Spuddy!
Is how do you give up 7 runs in 2/3 of an inning? Is he? And a couple weeks ago, there was talk of this. Is he tipping his pitches? And do teams know something that we don't? Because how do you give up that many hard hit balls?
Yeah, it was like
in
he
that
was
short of
throwing
a time.
lollipops. You know, if he is tipping his pitches, that takes away everything you just said praising him. The wily veteran who you want to send out there, who's always good to go. If he was that wily of a veteran, he wouldn't be tipping pitches.
Well, I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. I'm a hope that's going to be a one-off.
Okay,
It's
so
got to be one-off
you still roll him out.
at this stage. Yeah.
Dang.
I agree.
Really?
I'm
You're about to say the
I'm
thing.
on
What
the-
was the thing?
The thing about the tipping pitches thing is I find it so interesting that it's always the other team that seems to figure it out. Like, why isn't
Well, yeah.
why isn't this guy's? And maybe that does happen all the time, and we just don't hear about it, of course. And maybe like a pitching coach or someone up in the skybox is going, "Yeah, when you're doing this in your glove, that we know that means a splitter is coming.
Yeah.
So stop doing that." So that probably does happen all the time.
So
but
stop doing
it's
that.
interesting that other teams are able to decode that, and I think it does happen. Like this isn't
yeah.
a conspiracy thing.
Dude.
Guys tip their pitches.
I'm telling you, that was one of my most valuable assets when I played for the Bantam Cardinals back in the day with Coach One here when he was coaching. I was that bench guy. I'll give you 4 dingers on the year, a couple walk-offs, but more importantly,
Yeah.
I'm going to slap butts, I'm going to keep morale up, and I'm going to watch these pitchers. I'm going to watch the signs that these guys are putting down. I'm going to pick up some stuff. And I would sit there and I would watch how a guy would set up in his mitt. I would watch if he gives it a little extra to really torque it in, and I would pick up these things. And every now and then you'd get one, and I'd say, all right, if this guy's doing this is what you know, and take it out there. And it became a valuable asset to the team, being able to pick that stuff up.
There's something in that. Now, I just had a look at. I know we talked about Scherzer's record against the Yankees not being very good.
Oh, yeah.
Jose Barrios is 4-8. You know who's got a decent record against the Yankees?
Eric Lauer.
This is career 9. Chris Bassett,
Oh, the Basset Hound.
5-2. 5-2 against the Yankees lifetime.
Well, I guess that brings up the next question. And then after this, we're going to get into some live reads. Are the Yankees...
How wins and losses don't matter.
Are the Yankees going to jump the Jays? Everyone's talking now. Yankees are hot again. They could take that first overall spot, not just in the East, but apparently it'll be for the entire AL now. Is anyone worried about the Yankees jumping the Jays?
Hell,
Sure,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Really? Ooh, I don't like that. You guys are supposed to make me feel better.
I mean, it could happen. They're a very talented yet deeply flawed team. If they can play something even resembling sound fundamental baseball, absolutely, they are a very good team. I'm just not convinced that throughout the month of October they're going to be able to do that on a consistent basis.
Okay. And the reason I ask this is because if they do jump the Jays, then they're not going to be your first round opponent, right? Because that would drop the Jays to the 2nd seed, which would still get the bye, but then you'd be playing on the back end, which would be the
hang on,
Seattles
though.
and all that.
I don't think 2 teams in the same division can both get the bye. I think only
Really?
division winner can
What?
get a bye.
I did not know that.
I could
Okay.
be wrong about that, but I think
That
that's
would make sense,
true.
or else you'd have everything just from one division all the time.
Yeah, because there was a while there where the Cubs had the 2nd best record in baseball,
And
and
it
they were
didn't
like,
matter.
"It doesn't matter. You got to catch the Brewers, or you're not getting
You're
that bye."
screwed, which is crazy.
I believe that to be true. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Comma One. Gary's got some
So-
live reads for us.
Here it
I
comes.
got to read what it says here on the
Let us
MLB
know.
app. Wildcard rules. The top 2 division winners
Yep, there
in
it
each
is.
league receive buys.
Okay.
The top
gotta
2
win the
division
division.
winners.
So you got to win
You
your
got to
division.
win your division to get a bye.
But the other 4 teams in each league, the 3rd division winner and the 3 wild cards play best of 3 wild card series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means only 2 teams get a bye? Is that right?
Only 2 teams get a
Only
bye.
2.
6 teams make it from each
and it's
league.
the top 2 division
get a
winners.
bye.
So,
The other 4
so yeah,
play
the Jays
3-game
would not get a
wild cards.
bye.
So the Jays would have to
They
play
would get home field advantage,
but
assuming
still,
they get that 3rd spot. But
then you're
that's not as
then
good as
you're
getting. Although there is a whole thing about. Remember last year, there's so much talk about getting that 1st round bye. That's a disadvantage because you guys get rusty and you're not playing.
That's right. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know how
yeah.
much I believe that, but it was certainly an excuse that teams were willing to lean on last year when they got bounced in the 2nd round.
And it definitely proved like something that exists, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
you
a
got
great
some live
point,
reads
too.
for us, Gary?
I do.
Sorry.
Guys, we're going to get into this. As you saw in the back, the Elmwood Fall Feast coming up. So excited. As since this thing began, I've been I was the MC for a while, and now I get to enjoy it as someone at a table donating. It's always so much fun to be surrounded by really, really, really good people. And Elmwood putting it on, raising money for transportation for adults with disabilities. It's a very good cause. We say it all the time, get your karma up. That's how you do it. The Elmwood Fall Feast. You can head to Elmwood YXC, and there's one more thing at the back of it, YXC.com, I believe, for tickets. It's going to come up again. We'll see it down there. But get your tables, get your tickets, get involved. October 28th over at Prairieland Park is going to be a lot of fun, raising a lot of money. All the love to our friends over at Elmwood. As well, the Spirit of Cosmo breakfast coming up in November. Tickets will be going on sale soon for that as well, raising money for our friends over at Cosmo. They give away the Spirit of Cosmo award to acknowledge people doing really, really good things in the community. Always a lot of fun with that. We also have hockey season here. Shout out to the Bobcats. Go Bobcats, go. The only team that matters. Oh, Coach won? Yeah, you were probably a Bobcat when you played 1 year, weren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we do.
Bobcat start to finish.
Right,
There's only
Bobcats for
Thumpers. We're Thumpers 1 year.
There it is, the Thumpers. Here we go. ElmwoodYXC.ca/Fall Feast. That's the one. That's how you get your tickets. So with hockey coming around, our friends over at Super Skills Hockey. They're located at the brand new state-of-the-art facility inside the Martinsville Rec Center, located right above the ice surface. They got the shooting lanes. They got the puck handling area. They got the ice treadmill. It's all there for you, and they have the videos to show you how to do your drills. It's a very cool experience. It'll keep you in tip-top shape to go and crush all those tryouts that everyone's going through right now. Head to superskillshockey.ca to get signed up for that. And we got Bugsies, baby. Oh, Bugsies. This is our passport. No, we had the bye week last week for the Riders, so we didn't get any. So number one in the power rankings, still that sweet pickle heat. Unbelievable. It blew my mind. If you're into dill pickle wings and sweet chili heat, it's come together, and it was incredible. 69 different flavors for you to enjoy. You go into Bugsies every Tuesday or Thursday, you get over half off each order of wings. That's also where you pick up your passport, right there, Martinsville, Markup Mall, or Lawson Heights locations. They got the passports for you. And once you get them all stamped off, and the reason they have these is so you will try these crazy concoctions that the mad scientists in the back have put together for you. And each one that you stamp off gets you one step closer to the ruckus cock right here, shredding on top of his amplifier with a shirt that says, I did the 69 at Bugsies. I call it the shirt equivalent to Viagra. This is the thing that'll get you through. This is the thing that'll make all the ladies say, ooh, boy, or all the men say, ooh, boy, no matter who eats them. This is an aphrodisiac in shirt form. You get that, you walk in, and you're somebody over at Bugsies. So with that in mind, get your passport, get them stamped. One more time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Over half price off on your wings. And boy, oh boy, are they ever good. And I am currently working on getting a live show to take place inside Bugsies for a whole bunch of us. And we're going to try to get all 69 wings ordered and eaten within an hour of a show.
Wow.
That's my new plan. That's my new
exciting.
big thing I'm getting excited for. So excited that I go like this. For the wings. Head over to Bugsies. And yes, back at it for the 13th Melon with a Bugsies Game Day Feast this Saturday. Looking very forward to it. We got an email. If you have an organization, say you're like our friends over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. Again, big shout out to Lori and Deb and Errol and Garnet and the whole team over there. Aaron, always doing great things. We were hosting their client reception last week. And you want to talk about good people doing good things, man. Right there. As well, our friends at Elmwood, our friends at Cosmo, all these people doing great things. If you need some eyes and some ears on what you're doing, let us know. Just send us an email to 123 contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song.
I want to start doing a puppet show behind the
That'd be good. Look
the
at that.
email
He's
address
exposed now.
graphic.
This is what it looks like behind the scenes on
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
Exactly.
Right
Get me
there.
Casey, get me Finnegan.
I want a Snoop Dogg version of that.
That'd be good. Oh, man, maybe I can wrap it. All right.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
request
good.
has been considered. We'll see how it goes. I also got the updated website about to be updated again. I just got to send Royal Anders all the good stuff for Recovery with Cal, our newest show. Very exciting. Dufferinav.com. Check it out. Very cool. Send that one out of here. And then watch this guy. I wonder what's this. What's happening to him? Oh, it's almost like this graphic is explaining
Jesus Christ.
what's happening. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That's where you find us. Our brand new Twitch studio, so close to being ready to roll.
It's amazing.
I was just talking to my good buddy Jeff over at Nickel Plumbing and Heating. I don't know if you guys heard this before. Very, very top-notch company over there. Incredible business, doing great things. And
absolutely.
Jeff said, yeah, we'll get a guy in there tomorrow or Friday to hook up your heater. So the heater will be hooked up, which means that we will be all set to go in the new studio on the Twitch stream.
much
Very
twitching.
excited for it. This Friday, we're back in there. Super Metroid will be the game. And I believe we also have a guest Sherpa coming in to guide us on our Super Metroid quest as our buddy Big Boy from Deneb Finishing Carpentry, who built this beautiful set. He is also a holder of 8 world records for 8 different video games.
That's crazy.
8. And he's had them for like 9 or 10 years. It was back when Twin Galaxies was the ones that sort of gate kept all the records, but he's going to bring all of his records in here and he's going to guide us through his favorite game of all time, which is Super Metroid. So this Friday, be on the lookout for that. We also go Mondays and Tuesdays. It's always a lot of fun over on the Twitch.
Have we talked about the King of Kong, that documentary on this?
No, we
Man,
haven't.
that is a great movie.
Steve Wiebe and
Just
what's his
thinking
name?
about those
Mitchell.
video
Billy
game
Mitchell.
records. Yeah.
That snake Billy. You ever see that show,
Man,
Coach One?
A fistful of
Never,
quarters.
no idea what we're talking
Oh,
about.
you would love it.
It is
It's
so good.
It's a documentary about the chase for the Donkey Kong world record.
Oh,
And there's a guy named
Yeah.
Steve Wiebe, and there's a guy named Billy Mitchell. And
They're like the perfect good guy and villain.
yeah. Billy Mitchell, still to this day, he streams on Twitch his runs of Donkey Kong, and he wears like the full-on suit, and he's got like the villainous goatee and
Yeah.
like the long hair, and he's definitely villainy. But it's an incredible documentary. It just talks about like the back and forth and their head-to-head battle to hold that world record.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
such
awesome.
a such
It's
a great
awesome.
one of
Poor-
my
poor
all-time
Billy-
favorite docs.
Poor Billy, it just paints him as a
Oh, yeah.
horrible human being.
Yeah,
Which he may
absolutely.
be. Who knows? But that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We've
Donkey
got
Kong.
libraries done.
Donkey
Donkey Kong,
Kong.
the original, and they play it on the
So-
cabinet too, like this.
on that now, I remember. I don't know if it was on a certain, like if it was on Coleco, Atari, or the actual arcade games, but where you go up to that first half ladder, climb up it, climb back, down, go back, and if you jumped it at the right time, you'd skip the first level.
Warp Zone.
Was that?
Jimmy's found
I like
the
it,
Warp
yeah.
That one.
Zone. Interesting. That could be.
Yeah.
I can tell you the only games I ever remember playing at your house on Cascade Street was Hockey Simulator. It was like one of the cool. It got me into like fantasy sports basically, where it was your youngest brother Steve and I. We would play it, and we would draft teams, and the teams would play, but you're not playing the games. It would simulate everything.
Yes.
It was like NHL Simulator, and it was so cool. We spend hours in your basement on the PC computer playing that game. It's the
me,
only one I
that-
in that
remember playing on
computer room,
Cascade.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
That was
very
Earl
awesome.
Weaver baseball for me.
Oh, so
Same
good.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I made my family all like we did a draft. We all drafted teams. and
amazing.
It's fantastic.
See,
So
it
much
starts
fun.
early, right?
It really does.
I see you got something going on over here. What are you looking at?
It's the other interesting thing about this
my
time
God,
of
I need
year
the
is
pods to get hot.
the strange bedfellows it creates and the teams you find yourself having to root for. Because right now I'm actively cheering for the Milwaukee freaking
Gross,
Brewers,
dude. Ugh.
like probably my second most hated team in baseball. But we need the
Really?
Padres to lose games because they're the team. They're the one team that could take home field advantage away from the Cubs in that first round of the playoffs.
And I am pulling for the Padres
you're
because they're
pulling
our
for the
other team
Padres.
that we drafted.
So right now, although I realize this is teetering
like
dangerously
this.
close to simulcasting baseball,
Yeah, be careful.
and do not without the express written. You did get the
Consent.
express written consent of Major
Dude.
League Baseball. We're okay, right?
Man, what's his name? Bud Selig? He's back
he's
here.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Who's the commissioner? Rob Manfred.
It's Rob Manfred.
Yes.
Yeah, good one. Nice pull.
Took me a second.
Yeah, currently the Brewers are leading the Padres in the top of the ninth, 3-1.
They gotta-
Go Brewers, go! Come on, Brew Crew. Love you, Ryan Braun. I don't think you're the worst human ever. Love those Brewers. Want to see Bernie sliding down that slide, yo?
Man,
Except the game's in San Diego.
you know what? I will tell you one thing about that slide. One of the funniest clips I've ever seen was that reporter going
He
down.
broke his arm.
Yeah, straight up.
Fantastic.
Went way too hot. And I laughed when I saw that. And then I found myself on a water slide and I went way too fast. And then that sort of happened to me. And then I didn't laugh at that guy anymore. Water slides need to be taken more seriously. Or I guess slides in general.
I was scared. Like I remember being at a birthday party. I had a weird memory of this when I was a young kid. I just remember
already.
it's like I was scared of water slides. Like I've never been super great around water, but something about water slides always freaked me out, and I got like bullied and goaded into you have to go down the water slide, and I did, and I hated it.
Have you gone since?
I have. My wife
Forcing you.
freaking loves water slides. So we went to West Edmonton Mall and did that.
Yeah.
And she just did water slide after water slide, going like
Overcoming
crazy.
fears
And I
over
was in
here.
the wave pool.
Oh, you were just
Everyone's
cheering on.
happy. That's
right.
great.
Okay.
And then they shut down the wave making part. So it's like, all right, yeah, I can go and do a water slide. It'll be fine. Like I've kind of gotten over my fear. Well, we picked one that I thought was just kind of like, oh, it's just like a
Nice,
straight
slow.
one.
Okay.
But we didn't like look to see what level it was or anything.
Oh,
It
it
was
wasn't
like,
the streamer,
my
was
wife
it?
might have snookered me on this. Who knows? And it was straight,
It's a
but
trap.
it's
Down.
you go down and then you get airborne.
That's the one.
And then you land back on, and it was like whatever the equivalent of black diamond is on for water
It's a double
slides.
black, dude. I
That
know the
was,
exact one you're talking about.
That was next to the Screamer.
That's
at
right.
Penguin Park.
Great drop.
Penguin
Thank you.
Park.
And it
Yeah.
it's set up the same
Such a
in
good
at West
call.
Ed as well. I'd say about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I was there, and I hadn't been in years, and I went on the triple hump one, and I may have been medicated a little bit, so this might have been in my head, but I hit the first bump. I was like, oh man, what's that?
How old were you?
Oh, like 3-4 years ago, I'd be like 39.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sitting here, I'm medicated. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to overcome these fears. So I was also very scared of the scary slides. And after I got over the first time, I'm like, okay, that's not that bad. And then you pick up more speed. I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm going a little too fast. And you go up a little bit and catch a tiny bit of air. I'm like, okay, this is how I die. One more to go, and there's no way I'm landing back on this thing again. And I launched. And I remember, because in my head, again, highly medicated, got the THC flowing through me, my whole life slowed down, and I could look over to the right and see all the people in the wave pool. I look over to the left, see all the
And
people
was it
hanging
like
out.
your grandma and grandpa?
No, it wasn't
and
my
like
life flashing. no.
past
No,
ancestors
it was just time slowed
welcoming
down.
you to the afterlife?
It could have been. Time slowed down, and I was out of that thing. Like there wasn't a bead of water touching me. And then I hit the bottom. But I definitely caught enough air where I could look out and see everything and be like, this is pretty dangerous. And then boom, boom. But man, in that moment, it's not surprising that you do think you could die.
Yeah,
It's scary.
it's scary. I knew
Scary.
what I was
It's
talking about.
Kind
when
of
I was a
like,
kid.
kind of like the playoffs with the Jays.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man,
it'll be okay. Getting underway in just a few minutes here against the Red
Yes,
Sox.
boys, how we
again.
feeling? Sox, you know, that game yesterday would have been a lot nicer if those couple little things didn't go against them. Maybe tonight the universe says, okay, it's your turn, Jays, to get some calls. Any expectations from tonight? Who we got going? Who's on the mound?
Great question.
Yeah, that's what I was just having to look.
Yeah, who goes after Ghazi? Because we got a couple guys hurt now, too, don't we, over in the old Jays room? Bassett, is Bassett the one that's out right now?
That's Scherzer tonight.
Max,
Sorry.
Max on the bump tonight.
Max is the guy.
Yeah.
This is a big one for him.
Yeah, now if he has another stinker, are you still wanting to roll him out?
I don't know.
This guy's
Probably,
convinced.
yeah, maybe,
This guy's convinced.
maybe.
You guys are crazy.
I do have one piece of bad news: is the Red Sox are sending Garrett Crochet to the mound, and he is freaking.
He
great.
is Mr. Cy Young in the AL this year, isn't he? He's the guy?
He'll be up there.
Who's the other guy in the AL?
Derek Scooble. Derek Scooble's going to win it.
Okay,
Scooble.
so Scooble did enough to maintain, you think? Yeah, okay.
Despite, did you see that play last night where he's like went into long snapper mode
this is
and
what I
tried
mean,
to throw
man.
the ball
Yeah, dude.
between his legs?
Like,
and
if you want to talk about a
sailing
guy
the
who's
right fielder?
battling it right now, Scooble is
And then
battling
he hit the
it.
guy in the face
Yeah,
with
man.
the pitch. And
I saw. I didn't see that. I saw.
it was nasty.
All I saw was the still shot of the jaw over here and the ball here. And I
Yeah.
just didn't want to see anything else. I'm like,
I
no.
mean, he was also bunting, so he was
Yeah,
kinda
that's the problem,
leaning
right in
into
front.
it. But holy
99,
cow.
99 to the face. Was he okay?
Gary,
No,
Is that a
he's
weird
gonna-
question?
He's going to be. They say he doesn't need surgery, but several fractures, and he'll need 6 to 8 weeks to heal.
And-
David Fry is his name.
And not only that, thank God Mr. Fry's alive and getting back to it. That's very good. That stuff messes with your head, eh? As a pitcher,
God.
when you dome a guy like that, it's
Oh.
really tough to still dominate the zone and to pitch inside. We've seen it numerous times. Maybe that's another thing that Scoobs doesn't need.
Yeah.
So that's all very,
When they're
very
asking
sad.
him to start every game of the playoffs.
You're
'cause
the
they have
only
no
guy
one
that
else.
could pitch now.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's
well, you
Scariest
know who
thing-
that reminds me? It reminds me of, and Trevor Cranky. This was Cardinals Day.
that's my guy.
I'm pretty sure this was playing the Blue Jays, and there's this big strong dude. Apparently played hockey. His name was Jared Stoll.
Yeah, we've heard of this guy.
Yeah, know that name?
Yes,
yeah,
we have.
we might have heard that guy. He was all right.
You-
I think he used to party with Paulina
Married to
Gretzky.
someone famous.
One
as
stage.
I
yes,
recall,
yeah, it's kind of a
Um,
big deal.
Trevor Cranky, I can remember. I'm sure it was in Bantam, but because it was, I'm pretty sure it was Cardinals. Hit Jared Stoll in the face with a pitch, and Stoll did not flinch.
Yeah, ate it.
And Cranky threw hard. Like he wasn't just a spinner or anything. He threw hard, and it hit him in the face, and he just dropped his bat and ran to first.
That's right. And do you remember, Coach? Do you remember who the
here we go.
only player was to get a hit off of Jarrett Stoll when he was pitching? When the Blue Jays were so scared of our Cardinals Braves mixed team that they were driving Stoley in for the weekends from Melville just to play us. Do you remember who ended his no-hitter?
I think the answer is pretty obvious.
The only
That's
one. He
good
threw
for
a
you.
one-hitter,
Yes.
and you know how I hit that? I ignored all of my coaching tips. I ignored everything, and I just used the force. I literally closed
That's
my
good.
eyes and swung. And I roped a double to the gap. I was so proud.
amazing.
The whole bench was like, it was like we won the game. Everyone's like, yeah, because this guy was just blazing people down. Like he was above and beyond talent-wise
Yeah.
anything we had. I guess Riken would have been like a close one, but not even him compared to this guy.
I know we're short on
No.
time, but
Yes.
do you want a quick Jarrett Stoll story from me?
Lay it on.
So
Yes.
We're gonna hit the tunes here.
He's very philanthropic. He comes back, does a lot of he sports the Children's Hospital. He comes back to Saskatoon
Yes, sir.
quite often.
Great.
He's from North Battleford.
I thought it was like Melville, Yorkton
Might be
area.
Melville.
Either way.
He's from
Yeah.
small town Saskatchewan, but very giving. Always comes back. If you don't know, he's married to Aaron Andrews from ESPN. Good work.
Yes.
Anyhow, so he ends up, I believe, signing with the LA Kings. And
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah.
You don't watch football, eh? She's like the #1 football reporter.
But yeah, she's
Anyways,
fantastic.
yeah.
Very talented as well, in addition to being a
Insanely
beautiful woman.
talented,
Anyhow, I believe it was either Luke Shen or Braden Shen. I can't remember
Shout out to the
which.
Shen
One of them
bros.
was on the LA Kings.
That would be Braden.
Braden was on there. And so I do this like whole interview with him at the hospital. Like, 'cause this is right after he signs with the Kings. Like, hey, this is great. 2 Sasky boys. Are you going to be able to show this guy the ropes? Tell him all about it. You guys are going to bring that great Saskatchewan heart and hustle. Between the time, he did a great interview, fantastic fellow. Between the time we stopped recording and I got back to the office to edit that interview, Shen had been traded away from the Kings.
Is it St. Louis?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I guess
Let's
that's
say
what the
so.
point is.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good story.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And it's
I don't
so
know if
funny,
it's a
man.
show ender, but we
Well,
don't have a choice at this
we,
point.
we could say this is all these big names that come out of Saskatchewan. Everyone knows someone who knows them. Like Stoley's buddies with a bunch of the firefighters around here. Shenner, firefighters, like Dad's firefighter. Like just through my brother Davey, he's always got stories about all these guys. And then through the media, we're media guys, we get
Yep.
these stories. And it's always so nice to hear when they're good. It's
Yeah.
always so nice because I've always
Seem
been
like
jaded.
genuinely good
I was
guys.
always been jaded from that time. The Jarrett Stoll I knew was the guy who was like dominating us
Who you
in
owned,
bantam, who I got a
apparently.
hit off of and ended the no-no, which was very good. But we despise it so much because they would like bring him in from out of town just to play us. So I had this rage against him for so long. Then I hear all these people say good things like, I guess I can't hate him anymore for being so good at baseball. So I've sort of had to get over that, which was good.
Well, and he dated Rachel Hunter, Rod Stewart's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Doing something right. Doing something right. And we always love when local guys do that. And to you guys, we did it. We made it through a show.
And the Brewers won.
And
Cubs' magic number to clinch home field advantage in first round of playoffs is now down to 3.
unbelievable. You guys, we ran out the music. Remember, karma's very real. Keep doing those good things and it'll happen to you. We promise you. Have a great rest of the night. We'll be back tomorrow. Adrian, do you have anything you want to say to promote real quick? I'm going to hold it. I'm holding. Anything? Anything at all?
all right, check out AFL final. Check out the AFL Grand Final. Brisbane
you
Lions
are.
versus
Oh, he's got-
He's starting to
It's
freeze
perfect
up.
time.
Check it out
Man,
this
oh man,
weekend.
that's amazing. Oh, he's
on
back.
TSN.
Here we go. I was watching it. We love you, brother. Thank you again. You take care.